and all that stuff. So let us take a look, shall we?
Okay.
How have your games been going since last time?
A lot better. Like I've been doing better with like win streaks and having fewer loss streaks. But
Nice,
I'm hoping to
nice.
like increase that percentage.
I think we talked about like being patient and mid game stuff, right?
Yes.
So let us see if we have similar ideas or different ideas. So far, OPGG looks good. How are you bronze with 50%? I don't understand.
So I didn't understand how that worked either with my placement games. Like I started in bronze 4. That's what they started me at,
Mm,
and then I had a like I literally went. I only lost 2 games in placements, and the highest I got was bronze 2. So I was like, okay, I guess that's how that works, right?
that's kind of weird. Oh, interesting. 100% win rate, bronze 2. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at these then. Shall we?
Yes.
Do you care which order?
This one I wanted the first one because this one basically characterizes the questions that I have for you this week.
All right, I see, I see. I see, I see. And I guess anything you want to say before we start looking at these?
The biggest thing that I was looking at is, and you'll see in this game, is it's playing in a deficit. So it would be like if my team as a total has a deficit in like gold or objectives, how do I win? If I have a lane deficit, like my support or I die and like we're behind in golden items, and then like item prioritization. So like if I see a team comp, like what should I be looking for to like this is the first item to help me get through the mid game. This is the second item. Like what I should be doing
I
to
came
make sure
here
that
for
like
two
I don't get too
things.
far behind.
To suck some
Well,
hard
in
candy
general,
and suck some
when you're
dicks.
playing from behind, you really want to play the more behind you are, the more clean the stuff you guys have to look for. Right? The more strict you have to play to your win conditions. So let's say for example, you guys are behind, you're playing Ezreal and Lux. So if you guys try and do anything besides catching them or poking them, you're pretty much gonna lose, right? So
Right.
that's kind of like a main idea you can focus on is just being like, oh, hyper focused on your win conditions. So like in this example, you know, of course you guys are gonna fall behind because you have Trinity and Cassidy. So what's the win condition here? We just need to stall out the game, right?
Right.
And you know, if you see any kind of fight that doesn't involve some massive stall or a crazy one shot or something that's super juicy, then you know it's probably not a good idea, right?
Okay.
So that's kind of like the first thing that comes to mind when we're trying to play from a deficit. This Lee Sin lives bot lane. What the hell?
Lives here.
2 after the subwurful. So yeah, that's interesting. Let me take out my pen too. Take out this pen. All right, sick. So far so good. I mean, it seems like we're doing fine. We just have to chill out and wait. Oh, this Vel'Koz is like 1v2ing the lane.
It's horrible,
Oh
and
no.
he
Did you
blamed
heal
me the
him?
whole time.
Oh, they just mute him.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have heal.
I didn't have you, and he kept
That's
going.
not
Yeah.
your fault. That's not your fault. You don't want to eat in here unless you think you can kill someone. Oh, that was really clean. Nice. This guy too. Oh, that's fine. And then you're getting ganked by Lee Sin, so you need to run, right? Press
Yes.
forward. And then you end up running. You probably want to leave before that, right? Let me see. Wait. Where is the spot? Okay, here. You might want to run as fast as possible. But hey, if you think you can E away from the Lee Sin, then maybe this is fine. Oh, Lee Sin showed up top. But yeah, that's something you might want to look at is after you kill people bot lane, the first thing that's happening is that their mid is roaming and their jungle is coming, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you see something like this, I'd be like, oh shit, Lee Sin's coming up from behind. So instead of clearing the wave, maybe you would want to just base and come back as fast as possible. Because if you stay, he's gonna Warthog flash or some crazy stuff, right?
Okay. Okay.
You can even say something like kill the cannon as you're running away and then base. But you want to make sure you know you can get ganked by Lee Sin because you have no idea what camps he has and doesn't have in this case. So he's coming back, but let's keep going. Oh, feels bad. You're so doomed. Oh, never mind. He's so doomed. Oh, never mind. You guys are doomed. I don't understand what's going on here.
The the
Holy
Vel'Koz
shit,
has
the Vel'Koz.
0 health
He got
basically.
hit by the grenade. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. That's actually so tragic. And then you have an ulti snipe somewhere, right? Oh my god. Yo, this is hey, this is an interesting bot lane. So, not bad, not bad. Okay. I mean, you're doing fine overall. You don't have to do anything crazy. Okay, this is going while this is going on. You just need to chill back and spam Q. Okay, that's fine. You're not gonna kill anyone here. They have an Urgot. So he's gonna face tank all your Qs, right? Okay, now you're kind of strong. So in terms of itemization, you're asking, you know, what do I build against who and why?
Yes.
Right. So for like Ezreal, for example, let's just take this game. Oh, this is the game that you're showing me.
Correct.
I came here for
Against
two
them,
things. To suck some
why
hard
would
candy and suck some dicks.
why would Gauntlet be really good here? Tanner Peterson,
it stops me from just being completely deleted for like a Lee Sin engage or Urgo came to the back line. Like I don't have to, you know, be afraid of being popped and like slowing them down when I'm running away.
The armor is not bad, but yeah, the slow is the biggest reason why we get Gauntlet, right? Unless they're all lethality, in which case the armor is actually insane. So when you look at slows, did you play Earth mode?
I didn't know.
All right, that would be perfect. But basically, you know, when you have slows and dashes, what's the relationship between slows and dashes? The more dashes they have, does that mean your slow is more or less effective?
If they have a lot of dashes, my slow's less effective because dash is doesn't mitigate.
Yeah, exactly. It is dash speed. It is like, oh, you're slowing me. That's cute. I just dash, right? So on this team, how many movement abilities do they have?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 4. Really?
4. Okay, which 4?
So we have Urgo. He has his jump. We have Lee Sin with a Q and his W, and we have Thresh with Lantern.
Right. Okay, so now we've identified all the possible ways they can dash, limited to how many champions have it and which ones can be used to escape or chase. Like, which ones are going to be held in reserve? What do you think?
Lee Sin's going to hold on to his W to save a teammate or to get out himself. Urkel will use his to get in. Thresh will use his to pull a teammate in or to pull a teammate away.
All right, so realistically, we only have like a Lantern and like Lee Sin. That's it, right?
Right. So
that's how we know for these champions, if you're slowing any of these guys, they can't get away unless they have a Lantern. That's it. That's why we know Gauntlet would be insane here, is because you slow them, they're doomed, right? So that's one thing that you could have done in terms of itemization. I think this seems fine. You know, you're getting the Seraphs. That's totally fine, right? Where Seraphs is helping you scale. So if you lose this game and you have 20 kills, it might be because after you win a fight, you guys aren't getting Baron, or it could have been just unlucky, honestly, right? Where you might be doing really well, but then your team somehow ends at Baron and it's 1v5 at the Nexus. Something like that could happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But overall, in terms of do you need more impact that's not team fighting? What's the easiest way to have impact? What do you think? That doesn't involve fighting.
Objective control.
Yes. So what do you need for that? What do you think?
A lot more vision to see where they are, so that way I can, like, if I'm gonna push a wave, I know where they're coming and I can take towers.
Well, what do we mean by a lot more vision? It's not like you can buy trinkets, right?
No, I can't, unfortunately. So I guess like pinging, like for my support, since they have a trinket, like where I want ward lines, buying more pink wards.
Right, basically pink ward city, which is what you have right here. So if you guys get Baron here, I don't see how you guys lose this game. So this is a pretty kind of late Baron. All right, let's watch this. This is kind of late. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is late, right? Okay, let's watch this. So why was it late? Because you guys did it so late. Dinger came. It's 30-second death timer. What's going on here? Okay, so here's the problem. Do you see the problem? Right here. How long did it take you to ping Baron?
15 seconds from the end of the fight.
So where is the rest of your team now?
In the mid lane.
Which is not too far away, right? But did someone go somewhere instead?
Kennen went back.
yeah, these people are basing and shit. Like what's going on here, right? Like take a look at this. Where is everyone going? Like if we all went straight to Baron after we kill everyone here, let's watch. Everyone just beelines it towards Baron. Easily done, right? Easily doable.
Right.
So
Right.
where's everyone going? Cannon's basing. These guys are running mid, and you're the only one going to Baron. But I think you might also pause here too. Well, actually, no. I think you run straight. So the thing is that you need to ping before people start going places, because otherwise they have no clue what they're doing. And because this takes forever, you guys can't get it.
All right.
It's actually taking forever. You guys are also stopping to do scuttle. You don't want to stop to do scuttle. Unless it literally takes 0 time. Okay, you can say that took 0 time, but basically this shit was so late that this Heimerdinger spawned and is probably like running straight or TPing in, right? That's the main problem is you need a beeline towards Baron immediately. So okay, I guess this is a Baron throw if Heimerdinger gets here, which is unfortunate. One thing you could do with Glacial Augment is also if they come and face hit check trying to get the Baron, you can also spam slows in their face, right? Oh my god, you guys get it. Let's run. Oh, you guys actually got it. Okay, so not the worst, but definitely slow. Okay, that's totally fine. You just base here. Good. Wow, we got the Baron. Thank God. Thank God. So far, this game is not bad. This game's not bad at all. The fighting seems to be really good. So the only reason you would ever lose games like this is some kind of major throw, or you guys aren't doing objectives after you kill everyone. Let's keep going. Everything's fine. You're just waiting for the next fight. What do you think? Is that how this game ends?
It's awful how this game ends.
Okay, let's watch this. How do you lose this? Is it even possible to lose this? It is possible to lose this, isn't it?
It shouldn't be possible to lose this.
Pass it in and it shouldn't be me.
I understand, and we lose the late game. It's really sad.
Oh, well, we're hitting minions here. It's fine. As long as you kill this guy, it's okay. Okay, let's keep going. I don't think there's really a problem with the item build. Okay, hold up. What'd you do after this? Okay, Baron control.
Baron control, yeah.
Totally fine. Didn't have a pink. Sometimes it's like that. You want to sell the Doran's Blade for your pink, right? But I think you're rushing out from base, so understandable. Nice snipe. How do you guys lose this Baron here? It's not possible. Hold up, let's watch this. Okay.
He missed. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back here. Okay, what made you ping for this fight? What do you think?
I knew that if Kennen could just land his stun on the Ergo, that because of my damage right now with the Ceres Brace and the Manamune, I knew from the last fight that I could chunk the Ergo all the way out. So if he just landed his stun, we could have killed him and then finish the Swain off afterwards.
Can you do this without Kennen landing stun?
No.
Why not?
Because Kennen isn't tanky whatsoever, and he'll just be erased, and I'll have to back up.
Well, why do you have to back up?
Because Trendmere can't fight; he's too low, so it'll just be a 2v1.
Okay, and how did they kill you?
Well, he didn't land a stun like we thought, and then he just got erased.
Well, I mean, like, let's say he misses his stun, and you still fight, right? Is this a bad idea?
Yeah.
How come? Let's take a look. So like, so this is part of the this is under the idea of I don't want to say like playmaking or opportunities, but more like, do you know what if your enemies can't kill you? That means you can do whatever you want, essentially, right?
Right.
So how do I know, barring some kind of Heimerdinger being here, that they can't kill you?
I have escapes and a Saracen Brace.
And what else? This was another big reason that you bought.
No, I have a Guardian Angels.
Right, and what else? Not just the Guardian Angel, but what else?
Saracen Brace.
Oh yeah,
or
besides
what
Saracen
said
Brace
that?
too.
The The Bloodthirster?
Yes, the Bloodthirster. All right. So if they hit you, how many things do they need to land to kill you, or to get your GA? We would say.
All of them.
I would say everything at the minimum everything, right?
Yeah.
So when you watch this going on, how come they can't land everything on you?
Because I'm staying out of the range.
Okay, that's one.
And they're focusing on the cannon.
That's another. And what else?
They don't have vision of the brush, or I don't have vision.
What's this?
Oh, I have E.
So if you dodge one thing, you're just gonna face roll them. So here's the idea: is just knowing how can your enemy kill you. So if you get to this stage of the game and you can recognize something like, oh, if I just dodge the swing grab, I'm unkillable. Then you can fight here, right? There's no problem. We don't need to rely on Kennen to land anything, really. We just need him to start something. So you can actually go for this if you want to. But if you didn't know that, right, and you just want Kennen to melee range, try and stun, I don't think you should have pinged to fight this, right?
Okay.
It's not clean. If it's not a clean idea, you don't want to ping, right? What do you want to do here instead of trying to fight them?
Just continue to get control of Baron, and since they have one dead, we have a numbers advantage already.
So how do you get control of Baron?
We can move down and take control of their jungle with vision.
Okay, but is there anything you need to do before that?
Bel'Kaz is already pushing mid, so we need to push the top wave back now that they're pushing it.
Perfect. So your default isn't kind of look for something unless it's super free. Your default should be we should just push first, right? And this is the exception where I think that this can't go wrong. Like when you do this, when you ping to go for this, it means this cannot go wrong. Otherwise, it's just like it's some kind of random outcome is gonna happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like a main idea. You could be seeing out of lane is, or out of team fights is, what do we do outside of team fights? We need to be pushing these lanes, right? And that should be our default strategy instead of I don't know what's going on, but we need to be clearing the wave instead of maybe trying to start a fight if you think you can't win it, right? Or if the condition to win a fight is like Kennen has to look for this stun and it's possible he's gonna screw up, then that doesn't seem that great, right?
Right.
Okay, Heimerdinger is pushing mid. This feels bad. Someone's got to go mid. What's going on? This is so fine. Like you just hit people here. They can't stop you. Just keep going. Okay, you end up going mid because no one went mid. Oh,
right.
This is how we throw.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Oh no.
Died.
Oh no. All right, let's talk about this. So, after you fought this guy, it's not a bad idea to fight him, but what went wrong? What do you think?
I missed everything.
Right. Well, let's say you can kill him with just auto attacks and your E. Why would I say that?
Because I do a lot of damage. I do about 800 damage per auto attack.
And what's the important part about what I just said?
I have the Bloodthirster to heal back if he doesn't land everything.
Well, like besides the auto attack part, like why do we not? Why? What's the important part about this fight?
That I can E away if it goes wrong.
Well, use your E to do not that you can E away if it goes wrong, but how can you guarantee that you win this fight?
I guess by getting into range to make sure I land every auto attack.
And then if he throws a grenade at you, he's gonna GA you, right? He's gonna throw everything into your face. So, what specific ability do you need to dodge?
I just need a dodge grenade.
Okay, so this is the kind of I think at this stage of the game where you're winning all these fights, but you might be missing some kind of. You have an out, so you might not know the way to win every time, right? So like you like let's say they have an ability, you need a dodge or you die. Mm-hmm. So most of the time you stay out of range. But what if you have a stopwatch or a flash, right? Or you have a dash. So let's say Malphite ulti is on and you bait him and you stopwatch and your team wins a fight because of that, right? You can go for ideas like that, right? So that's kind of the idea you want to be looking at is for sure the fighting stuff. What do you need to dodge? If they can't hit you, do whatever you want. But because you still have the nade to dodge, when you use your E, you auto lost, right? Or he
Right.
just threw his nade on top of you. So that might be a main idea you want to work on Ezreal is what specific ability do they have do you need to not get hit by? Because that's, I mean, you're definitely winning up until this happens and then they Baron, right? So I think this is the main idea. Wow, they didn't even Baron, or they are Baroning, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they should have Baroned for sure instead of trying to end. But oh my God, you guys are Baroning. Oh no, is this gonna work? Oh no, it's not gonna work. All right, you need to kill people. Okay, this is another idea we're gonna talk about. If you hit the Baron and they're nearby, what should your number one priority be in terms of what are we trying to get here? Like, are you trying to kill the Baron or what are you trying to do here?
Trying to bait a fight here.
Right, trying to bait a fight here. All right, so if you watch this, what are we trying to do here?
Here, I was waiting for them to like go in and use their cooldowns before I went in.
Right, looks good to me, right? It's really good.
Right.
Totally fine. Oh, hold on, why'd you flash?
Because he was coming down with the Swain ult, and I didn't want to catch that with face. Especially now with the Urgo standing there. Because I don't have my G8 anymore.
Okay, I mean...
And I knew that I could dodge all my abilities.
I think that's fair. This fight was played pretty well. Overall, you just kill everyone, clear mid. Dude, well, who pinged the outer tower? What the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of funny. So yeah, basically, we still are in this game. We're still in this game somehow. But we lost inhib because we died. And that's hurting our Baron chances, I think. Oh, okay. We gotta talk about this for sure. What's going on here?
Here there's 3 dead, so I was saying we could take the dragon.
Okay, so two things here. All right, one, if you do this dragon and they spawn and you still have to fix mid, does that delay your Baron control or not?
Yes.
It does.
Because we gotta fix mid, yeah.
Okay, 2, is this dragon worth the Baron? Is this dragon worth losing some control over Baron?
It's not, no.
Yeah, I don't think so. You could say Inferno might be, or Mountain, but I would say Cloud Dragon or Ocean, probably not, right? And then the last idea is you need to do this every time out of lane. What is this thing?
Push mid.
Yeah, I want you to think there are no exceptions to this, okay? Because I think this has become a habit of yours where you're trying to make something happen before you push, and it's preventing you from being able to find free opportunities. Right? I want you to think pushing mid lets you find opportunities because you have no idea where they are if you don't push, right? And you're like, oh, maybe there's chances of throwing or something bad could happen, right? You need to be the one pushing mid. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but you need to clear mid first always. You see how like Tryndamere can't even help you? He's like, holy shit, do I need to clear mid or do I need to go help this fight? You guys need to clear mid. Also, you have no towers, so if you don't clear mid, who clears mid?
Vel'Koz.
Right, but like someone has to.
It has to, yeah.
And you see how like you lost control of Baron because we didn't clear mid. So I want you to think that in this game, the biggest problem wasn't really, okay, target your E to dodge something, whatever. Sometimes it happens. It's more of a overall habit of not getting lane priority when you are in control of the game. Right? They can't stop you. If you try and push mid, can they stop you? Like, how do they stop you? I have no idea.
Right.
They need some like flash Tryndamere insec or Thresh hook, that miracle Thresh hook, right? It's not really possible. So that's like the main thing I think you were having problems with. Oh no, you eat in. Oh no, please tell me this works. Yes, thank God.
I don't die, yeah.
You see how this is part of our discussion earlier where we're like, what specific ability kills you? Right. And in this case you could say none. And that's why you can do whatever you want. Right. So that was really that was really spicy, but hey, it worked out. I'm not gonna complain too much. So yeah, not bad. You can chase if you want. You need to go mid eventually. Okay. I mean, yeah, they got Baron. It's still not over. So you must get caught here somehow. There's no way.
I don't die again.
Oh, your team dies, don't they?
Yeah, they just get eliminated, so I just back up.
Okay. You have no Nexus towers. Oh, that's what feels bad. Okay, this is looking worse by the second.
Yeah.
Oh, still doable. They're inting. Can it? Is this an ulti?
This is where it goes wrong.
Oh, this feels bad. Okay, still not over. Okay, that was an interesting EQ, but hey, it's okay. And then we're chasing. You want to be clearing these minions. You don't care about this Ergot. How you guys lose? It's still fine. It's still
Watch
fine. You
it.
kept chasing, right?
The Heimerdinger is gonna backdoor us real bad.
Wait, what the fuck? How? Did he flash over the wall or something? I don't understand. How would he backdoor? How would he backdoor? Oh. Oh. Do you see a pattern here? What do you think? Do you see a pattern here?
I just laying mid push.
Yes. Yes. I want you to think all your out of lane problems, all your major out of lane problems are fixed by just clearing these waves. Okay, like you need to get mid and you need to get to the dragon. That's too bad. You need to fix mid first. All right, and if the guy with TP isn't fixing mid, you fix it. So you guys are just getting punished because you're just letting the minions run into your base, right? You guys were gonna lose to minions. They didn't even need to TP. So I think overall the fighting has been really good. You know, you being patient and holding on to your stuff and looking for ways to kill people has been 10 out of 10. Now we need to fix the other stuff that's not team fighting, right? Which is legit always have to be fixing your waves. At this level, no one knows what to do. So you just need to do everything by yourself, right? That's what I want you to think. Okay, what is your Kane doing?
It gets bad.
Oh, okay, let's watch this.
It gets real bad.
Let's watch this. This looks fun. Wait, why do you have Ignite? What's going on here?
I didn't get to switch.
Oh, that's what feels bad. All right,
it
sometimes
does.
It happens. This is fun. You guys get out here. You don't have heal. I forgot.
No.
You have Ignite.
But I get to kill. Yeah, I do get to kill.
You have Ignite. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, hold on. Back it up. This is a Twitch thing. Do you know what we're about to talk about?
I guess holding on to my E until max stacks.
Yes. Hold on to your E until max stacks. Right. If you wanted to kill this Thresh, how do you make it 90%? Is this 90% kill if you use E here?
No.
How do you get it to 90%?
Auto attack him 2 more times.
Yes. Okay, so you just run, and then what happens if you can't get it more? You just flash after him.
After him.
So you just need to save your E. This is a double kill here. You just save your E and you just get both of them, right? But you use your E too fast. You see how they're like really low?
Mm-hmm.
All you need is one auto attack on Thresh, ignite the Xin, auto attack Xin, and then expunge both of them for 5 and 6 stacks. You're good to go. But that's a Twitch thing, okay? I'm not too worried. If it's mechanical, that just means you need to play the champion more, right? You need to spam it just means you haven't played Twitch a bunch of times in a row, right? You see like 2 Twitch games out of 20. So if there's ever a mechanical idea, it's a practice tool thing or an experience thing. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about like the whole mid game stuff. Wait, this guy's trolling. He has no aftershock. Oh my! You do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. All right. So expunge is last. That's what I want you to think. Expunge is last. I think the only time expunge isn't last is when they're gonna get away with it and you weren't trying to kill them anyways. When they're getting out of range and you weren't trying to kill them anyways, that's one. Is there another one? When you have to insta kill someone, I guess. But that is still expunge is last, right? So yeah, expunge is pretty much always last. In any average case. Oh, okay, let's watch this. Did you expunge too early? This is easy clap. Just kill Jinx. Very nice. Very good targeting.
I actually watched your video about that before this game. So.
Good shit, dude. I mean, it worked out, right?
Yeah.
Now, if it wasn't clean, if it wasn't perfectly clean, why is that?
The fact that I don't have heal.
No.
Or because I expunged. I did expunge.
No. You had a 6 stack expunge.
Okay.
Two reasons.
Oh, I didn't use my Q.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And if you weren't gonna use your Q, you should have just put in your point into E.
Right.
So I would say it's not bad. It's not a bad idea to get Q level 3, especially if your support isn't some kind of all-in support, right? But it's important that if you do get your Q, you use it in an all-in, because this would actually would help you a lot, right?
I even put in the chat. I believe that I was like, I just forgot my Q.
You see how close it is, right? She would have been dead. You would have been out, or you could have killed the
Thresh. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that made a difference. It's okay. Still Thresh specific things. We're not worried about that kind of stuff. That just means play more of Twitch, and it should kind of fix itself as long as you know you're looking for good value, right? Like you said, you even put it in chat. So not really something I'm worried about. Wait, do you have any questions about what we're watching so far?
No,
This
not
is something
so
I'm
far.
worried about. This is something I'm worried about. This is something you did last game too, which is in lane. What was the only thing we talked about? I think it was the only thing we talked about.
For in lane,
Yes.
was it like my decision for like when I'm about to roam for like awarding purposes?
So you remember how you killed them bot,
And then I
what'd you
didn't
do?
check for I didn't wait for jungler to come. I was
Okay.
like I forgot that the jungler or mid would rotate.
Yes. So this is gonna be the same thing, except instead of after killing people, it's after you push. So this is, if there's any kind of lane idea you want to work on, it's map awareness. Right. So map awareness is just before you do something. So before you push, you look at the map and you see, oh, Lee Sin's on the way or something like that, or jungle's on the way, right? And then after you push, you do the exact same thing because the situation changes constantly, right?
Right.
Like the jungle's gonna get closer to you, or he's gonna get further away from you, or something like that, right? Or the mid lane's pushing, or he's getting pushed in. You always have to check. So in this case, you didn't check the map before you went to ward, so that's why you're just getting punished here, right? Is the whole they're just always coming, all right? Oh, hello? No, you're so dead here. There's no way. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
I sidestepped that, and then I also dodged the hook.
This Scion didn't even try.
No.
Look, he's just going straight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we need to talk about this. Alright. So, what would you have done if Thresh is just sitting here? And he just flays you first?
In my mind, I was thinking that because of where the Jinx was standing, if he did flay me there, like the Brandon, I could turn on the Thresh and kill him before
Okay, that's
Jinx
true.
would get.
Right? That's true. Okay, what if his jungle and mid laner are sitting with him?
I'm just dead.
Alright, so there it is, right? Is that there's a way that there's no way to win. There's literally no way to win. Because if it is just Thresh, I would say this is totally fine. You saw the jungle top, the mid is still mid with no TP. You know, jungle's ganking Vladimir, you'll be like, oh, I can face check this because there's no way they can stop us. Right. That's what I want you to think. When you make decisions, after you look at the map, you have to say, there's no way they can stop us, that's why I can do this. Alright. So that's the main idea for map awareness behind the laning phase, is just when you want to go do something, make sure you look at the map first, right? And that's kind of the habit that'll help you there. And common spots where you'll need to look at the map is after you push a wave, before you push a wave, after you kill people, right? Anything like that is when you should be looking at the map. There's no way you die here. You have flash, right? So
Right.
we should be good. Unless Jinx goes for some snipe, that would be feels bad. Okay, let's watch this. Kill these guys somehow. Okay, so before we make a decision, what do we say?
I need to look at the map.
Okay, so what do you see here on the map?
Mid and jungle are missing.
So when Brand is looking for this, you should be thinking, this is 2v4. It doesn't mean we shouldn't go for it, but you know it's 2v4.
Right.
Right. So you're like, oh, if something happens, we're gonna flash out or something like that. Right. That's the whole idea. Just know how many people are on the way. So you see this, you're like, is this 2v4 good? Maybe. We can keep going. We're still okay yet. We're still okay, right?
Right.
Let's say. And then totally fine. We kill this guy, totally fine. Right? And then we don't keep going for her though, because all of a sudden, look at that.
Right.
So no surprises, right? That's what we want. Oh, this guy is trolling. He already missed, so he shouldn't. You kill this guy. Straight kill this guy. Good shit. You can kill this guy. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to.
I didn't think I could get away from her, but she switched to rocket form, so I just tried to do as much damage as possible.
It's fine. whatever. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. I think it was fine. It was good. Overall good. Overall good, right? As long as you, that's the thing, as long as you know how many people are coming, we don't care how you play it, because at the very least, you know, if you're aware of it, you can get better at it.
Right.
Right. So totally fine. So far so good, I would say, in this game. What do you think? Besides the map awareness.
I think. Well, yeah. Here that comes.
I think it's a common habit you're
that
having.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need you to look at that map before you make any decision, all right? And ask yourself, worst case scenario, they're on the way. Everyone is on the way. Everyone is in the worst spot possible for you. So like this black spot next to the dragon, I mean, he was actually right there, right? So
right.
That's what I want you to think. Worst case scenario, always. Always. It's all kind of decision making related, I think, today. Like always push, right? Always expect them to come out when you don't know where they are, you know, that kind of stuff, right? I mean, it's gonna be the same. I think that's the story of this game, is they just keep showing up, and then you get surprised, right? Like this Zin right here, for example. Wow, it's actually not too bad, but you see how it's kind of like a pattern in your gameplay, right?
Right.
We need to leave because this is 2v. This is not good. This is becoming a disaster, but salvageable. So overall, the biggest impact, the biggest things you could have improved in these games is map awareness and lane priority. Like the team fighting. Do you think the team fighting is good? I think the team fighting is good, right? And team fighting is a lot better than your counterparts. Okay, we can watch this for a sec though. All right, that's okay. You just try to dodge the silent Q. I'm not too worried about this fight. It was overall fine, right? I think it was overall fine. So, but I think the real areas of improvement are the whole pushing idea before you do anything, and the whole map awareness idea. Okay, what's going on here? Well, okay, this is actually interesting to talk about. Why is getting red here fine, even though they're pushing mid? Remember, we're always like, oh, we gotta push mid first. But why is getting red here an exception?
My going thing was if my whole team is mid and they're about to hit the tower, then me having red buff and about to have my ult up is going to be the most beneficial for our team right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Red buff Twitch is insane. And remember what I said last game was that when you push mid, they couldn't stop you.
Right.
Right. So if you try and contest for mid priority here, can they stop you?
Yes.
All right. How are they gonna do it?
They're just gonna, between an Ornn ult or a Jin Zhao all-in or a Thresh hook, they're just gonna kill me instantly.
Yeah, any of these sound good, right? Sound ulti, Ornn ulti, any of those can stop you. So that's why you don't have to fight for priority. You just go to clear the wave. And while they're pushing, you can get the red buff. So I want you to think, if you have a choice though, you always need to push. All right. So we get the red buff. That's totally good. Definitely good, honestly. You have winning the game. You can win the game here. We find the spicy fight. Let's see. Your Vlad is not coming. Maybe he thinks you can hold 3v5. Reasonable, I guess, if Jin spams traps and Brand hits the wave. Well, I mean, they're not even hitting the tower. Oh, you need to run, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's talk about this, because this is related to what we talked about last game.
Here for two things.
What did we talk about last game?
To suck some hard candy.
Besides
and
outside
suck
of
some
lane,
dicks.
fighting related.
I need to know what abilities I need to dodge.
Yes, exactly. So that's it. That's all that's going on in this fight, right? Is, you know, what do you need to dodge in this fight?
Scion, W and O's, Ornn ults, Thresh hook, Jin Zhao all-in.
Right. We'll say, let's keep it the top three.
Scion, Ornn, and Thresh.
Perfect. So Thresh, Flash, Flay, Scion ulti, Ornn ulti. So that just means that when you see these things, you should have a plan for it. So if you watch this and you're actively thinking about these ultis, where would you be standing?
Behind my inhib.
Perfect. I'll be like right here, right? And the instant they do something, I press Q, good to go.
To suck some hard
So
candy.
that's
And
another
suck some
thing you
dicks.
can look at that'll help you from getting caught in straight fights, right? Whenever you know, whenever something like this happens, it's definitely it feels bad, but also for sure preventable if you think about it beforehand. So I think it's a mix of this kind of idea and map awareness and mid priority, because this game is less about mid priority and more about the other two, I would say, because you haven't been able to push in this game, right?
Right.
Okay, you guys get Baron, you get push out. Okay, hold up, let's watch this. You win this fight, right? You have ulti. Let's watch. Do you have any questions so far, by the way, of what we talked about?
No, not about what we talked about. No.
Oh my god, if this Kane lives, easy clap. Oh my god, easy clap. Press R. Dude, I'm loving how patient you are in these fights. It's really good. You did a lot better than you really improved in terms of the fighting from last time for sure. Look at this. You just kill everyone, right?
Right.
You're actually just gonna right click everyone to death. Or at the very least, they can't win this fight. So look at this. Isn't this amazing?
Yes.
This is really good. This is really good. You got so much better at this. It's amazing. Oh my god, kill the Jinx too. Oh my god, kill the Thresh. No, he's running away. Oh,
They
yeah,
are.
fine.
It's,
Fine.
it's tragic.
It's good. It's good. I mean, you did really well. You saved the game. See, this is the stuff that's like really important at this level. But now you also need to add in the other stuff to prevent disasters, like pushing mid first and making sure you're not getting caught in fights.
Right.
The map awareness is really lane related only from what we've seen so far, right? Lane, that's like lane only, I guess. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, this dude is trying to die. Oh, never mind, he's gone. That's fine. Oh, okay, they just won without you, I guess. Push mid. Okay, hold up. What's going on here?
Let's see.
Okay, why should we keep going mid here?
Because they have 3 dead and we have 4 up.
You have it's 3v3. You have 3 up. They have 3 up.
And me, right?
Yeah. So why can we look to see if we can get mid here?
Because they're at a man disadvantage.
That's true.
And we have Baron buff.
You have Baron, right? Because if you had no Baron, this is probably not a good idea. We have Baron, so. But let's say you really think that going for mid tower is a really bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you really don't like this. Does your team know that?
I pinged the Mountain Drake real early. Like before we even hit that tower. Yeah.
Wait, but
so for them,
you guys didn't though.
With the Vlad, we were pinging Mountain Drake because I was in the chat with him. Yeah.
You wanna. Okay, so here's something to help you. If you want to direct your team, it's as this is going down, or right after, right? Because these guys have no clue. Like, take a look. Let's back it up. These guys have no idea right now. They have no idea. We're just pushing mid, right? So like, you want to be spam pinging the dragon here, or you want to back ping mid. I think you need to be more clear in your communication if you want people to do what you say. So here, they're just gonna default push mid, and they have no idea that you went to dragon. So that's something that could help with these random stuff that's going on later in the game. Is really communicating what you want to do, right?
Right.
Like if they don't get the message, keep pinging. So, oh, you don't want this. I don't think. You don't want this fight. You wanna back up, my dude. Pretty sure we just wanna wait for Jin, right?
Yeah.
Fast forward, give up the inhib. That's fine. We don't care about the inhib. You're gonna get Ornn ulti.
Alright. So in my mind, I was thinking I was fine because I was gonna be able to stopwatch if they did dive on me.
Okay, that's a good plan. That's a good thought to have. Now, why do I know stopwatch doesn't work?
Because their follow-up is the 3 ults that I need to dodge anyway.
Yeah, exactly. They're just going to sit on top of your body, right? If you had flash, does stopwatch work? What do you think?
If I have flash, yes, because I
What's
can get
the
out.
difference? Yeah.
Because I can move and not just standing still.
Yeah, exactly. You can get out after the stopwatch is over. So that's good. I think you had a good idea. As long as you have a plan in mind, this is fine. Yeah, as long as you have a plan, I think it's fine. Because that way, if it doesn't work or if it works, you can build off that, right? How did this? Did you like lag here? I don't understand. You totally like lag there.
Yeah, I did. I stopped. Just
That's
dead.
Sometimes
felt
it be
bad.
like that, you know. This is an interesting idea, but you like saw that you could kill the backline, so you went for it, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say don't go for it, because for now it's not really a problem, but you could have like just saved the game. I think you just stay alive.
Stay there? Yeah.
Yeah, you can just stay alive and you can shoot through everyone. In fact, because your ulti, she has like no health, so it's not like she can hit the tower anyways. So I think this game was. I think what do you think the biggest mistake this game was? The top two things.
Mainly, so one big deficit is when I got hit by that Ornard about 6 minutes ago. They were able to take tower and inhib off that.
They got the inhib off that, right? And what's the other big one? Oh, this is you should go for this one. Oh no!
I just ran away because I saw the minions and I was like, if I don't kill them all, the minions are just gonna win anyway.
He had stopwatch and flash. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. And what was the other big one besides the mid one?
Going for the backline and only getting the jinx, but getting zeroed myself.
Okay, that one was actually not good, but I'm not too worried about that one because it's not going to apply to other champions as much, I think. It's like a habitual thing.
Not using map awareness to see what's going on.
Yes, because the laning became a problem too, where they got strong off that, or at least Jinx got strong off that. So those are the main ideas. I want to shift your focus from fighting really well, because you can do that now, to kind of decision making stuff in terms of looking at the map and making a decision based off that. And also looking at the map will help tell you if you need to push mid or not. Right? If you're in control of the game and you want to make something happen, don't go straight to the objective. Push mid first. Right? It didn't happen in this game. This game was more about the whole map awareness idea and the whole what abilities are they going to use to try and catch you, right? So that's another idea. If there's like fighting stuff you want to work on that. Mechanically specific, what ability are they going to use to try and catch you? So I mean, the obvious one in this, what's the most obvious one in this one?
For this one?
Yeah. On their team.
So are we like saying like just avoiding like the thresh pull and things like that?
Oh, this game. You're gonna have to do it every game for different champions, right? So what abilities?
So I need to dodge Pantheon stun. No, wait, Pantheon's on my team. I need to dodge Zoe's bubble, Malphite ults,
right?
Blitzcrank pull,
right? And
I forgot who the jungler was already.
Me too, but Amumu.
Yeah, Mumu, Q, and ult.
Alright, so how many things is that? That's like a lot, right?
That's about it, yeah.
So that just means that when these fights break out, what do you have to do?
I just had to wait for cooldowns.
You gotta sit in the back, basically, right? So that's kind of the idea is you want to be thinking of these things before the fight starts, so you know what you're gonna try and do, right? It's just, I just need to sit back and wait for cooldowns, or they have a certain amount of ways to hit you. They have two things that can hit you. You have dash and a flash, right? So that's the kind of stuff that I think that could help your fighting. So let's keep going though. By the way, I think we want to see more situations out of lane, because did you win this game? You're like 3-0 already. Oh shit! Off the shit out of that guy. Oh, nice try.
I don't know. I think I only picked videos I lost this time, so that way I could get the most benefit from them.
That's good. Because the way you're losing is similar in these games, right?
Right.
I would say. the whole what ability is gonna kill you, right? That would have helped you with the Heimerdinger kill that ended up giving them inhib / Baron or whatever, and the whole what are they gonna kill you under tower when they're engaging, right? Specific abilities is the stuff you want to look for, and then the whole out of lane decision making. Because I mean, it seems like you're doing really well. It seems like you just have all this money, but somehow you lose, and that's the thing you want to work on.
Yes,
for sure. So, I mean, you have so much money, right? All right, let's check this out. This is spicy. So when you see this, how do we know this is already? I mean, what do you think I would say here?
Let's see. I should just let the Pantheon go because like it's too late by that point to try to engage and go in.
What else do you notice about this?
I know my Warwick is at the rift, so he can't come to help us at all.
And that means this is a.
Now it's gonna be a 3v5.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3v5. It's gonna be a 4v5. This is not a good idea, right? Oh, it's looking like a So if it's a 4v5 and they have a lot of things to dodge, how should you play this?
Not E-in.
Yeah, we need to play this safe in the back, right? So we got lucky that they didn't just turn around and kill you. But definitely you want to play it slower, right? You want to just stand here and start hitting people like, oh my god, this guy should have hooked you. What's going on?
He threw his tongue at Nico.
Oh, I see.
That's why I went in.
But yeah, you definitely want to, you definitely want to wait things out. You definitely want to play this more patient. So, remember, patience was one of the things that you were having issues with. Oh no, oh no, you can't even get back to mid lane because Nico's. Oh, you're dead. You're dead as fuck.
Like,
so,
I couldn't even imagine it coming from that angle.
Yeah, it's okay. That's. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about that as much, right? That's what feels bad. But the geometry does not check out. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a good champion. But for sure you wanted to not dash in there and play it slower, right? It's a 4v5 and they got a lot of things to dodge. Well, speaking of which, you were actually dead here, right? How do you die here? What do you think?
Here, I knew the bubble was down and I knew Amumu didn't have an ult. So all I had to, the only thing that was up for him was the Q.
So if he Qs you in the face, what makes you think you're okay?
I know that I can burst down the Zoe immediately if she doesn't run away, and if she does run away, then I can just use my Blade the Ruin King and back up to my Nico, and we can
kill
the Amumu.
What if she just stands here and Qs you in the face?
Sure, use her Q. I knew that was on cooldown.
Well, that shit is coming back like instantly though, right?
That's true.
That's like no cooldown. Hold up. Look at this. She casted it.
Yeah.
Right? So if he had Q'd you, you're just insta doomed here is the problem. I think it was relatively calculated, but you don't want to, if they have like an ability you need, a CC ability you need to dodge, you really don't want to use your counters to it, right? You don't want to use your the way you dodge it, you want to save it, right? Because if he just Qs you here and she walks away, and he walks away, then you're just taking a million damage, and you didn't get to push mid. You see how kind of inconsistent it can be if you try and go in like this, right?
Right.
That's like I think an idea you can take away for sure is making sure you know what you need to dodge and you have a way to dodge it before you go in, because you might get away with it now, but this isn't the rank you want to stay at. So the people, if you keep doing this, you're not going to get away with it for very much longer, for sure.
Right.
Oh no, you guys are sieging. We've seen this one before, and then this is a hook, right? So maybe
I was trying to anticipate that hook. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a Lucian thing. Oh, that's a flash Malphite ult. Oh man, this is spooky. Maybe it's just a Lucian thing where you dash a lot. But I don't think you really had that problem on Ezreal except when you eat into that Heimerdinger, right?
Right.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Lucian, but you didn't really have that problem with Ezreal. This dude is definitely dead. You don't even have to dash here. Nice. Okay, that's fine. We don't mind as long as you play it well enough. Oh, sure. Totally fine. So why is this dash here good? Yeah.
Because they're focused on the Warwick and not focusing on blowing their abilities on me.
Right. So let's say her bubble's up because it's up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you would say that, oh, if you dash in here, she's gonna bubble you in the face. But like you
Right.
said, there's a human element to this fight where they're looking at this dude, right? And you have no, they you could say something like, you can kill her so fast she can't react to this,
Right.
and that's totally fine. The other one where we dash into the Amumu, he's just looking at you the whole time, so he can definitely react to it, right? So if you want to come up with some kind of play like this, that's actually totally fine, right? But you need to have some kind of reasoning behind it where and it can't be that they're okay. It can be that they're bad, but that's not a good reason. It's not gonna be a good reason for a long time. So
Right.
you're gonna get punished eventually. Oh man, when you see this, what's what's going on here?
I didn't think they were gonna keep chasing into the fog, so I was like, if I can just take the dragon, then we can just back up and it'll be
Your
fine.
team's inting here. That's not your fault. You just take the dragon and push mid. Take the dragon and clear mid, I should say. So you take the dragon. That's fine. Oh, don't go into the fight though. Oh, so we know that. I think you have a. It is a illusion problem. I think we know what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just need to stop eating in when they have specific abilities that can still kill you. Okay, you need to save it to dodge it.
Right.
You're just getting hooked there or something. I don't know. Thank God they just, I don't know, they just don't know where you are, I guess. And then Silas stole Malphite ulti. That's crazy. That's a pretty fun champion, honestly.
It is. It was a lot of fun to play him too.
Okay, we still need to talk about this though, because okay, we get blue, and then we go back mid, right? You need to go mid, right?
Here I go
need to go-
top.
You just need to go mid. Always. Just you just need to look at the map. And you just gotta this. If you can push it out and they can't stop you, you just gotta go. I think that's. You just need to look for that. Anytime you're out of lane in this game, that's like the main thing you want to look at. I think for now, because it gives you Baron control. Like, what if you go top here? What's the problem with going top here?
There's gonna be pushing into us, and we had to clear that before we can clear Baron.
Well, I mean, that's true, but you know, what benefit is going top here? Is there any benefit to going top?
No.
Yeah, that's about like he's already clearing by himself, right? He doesn't need your help, and we're also like sharing income, which doesn't really make sense either. So, you see how like your mid's getting pushed in, and now your Nico is dying because she can't see anyone, right? You see how like this is happening over and over again. So this is how you prevent it. You're the one that pushes so that you can find opportunities. That's what I want you to. That's what I want you to work on is making sure that we can prevent simple mistakes by your team just by pushing mid. Anytime you don't know what to do, you're like, oh, can I push? Okay, that's what I want you to look for. Okay, nice strat. I think he's out, right? Oh, never mind, you got him. Nice. That's a fat flash. Oh,
I didn't want to burn it because I saw the Malphite coming down.
okay, I think that's fine. She's gonna die eventually, so very nice, very nice. Oh, what the fuck? That was really strange. And then we should try and Baron here, right? Not you guys are too far away. Honestly, you just keep pushing bot. That's actually fine too. You guys actually can't get the Baron yet. It's too early in the game. The death timers are too low, so that's fine. But you do, if you can't get this tower, you do need a base and go to Baron to get control. So, wow, you kill this guy. Nice. Oh, you're gonna die here, aren't you? Oh my god, you get away with it. Okay, go base, go home. Oh, how did this happen? You try to come back here, but she's gonna auto attack you.
She did. She did.
Feels bad. Okay. What do you think? What do you think happened here? Like, how did this go wrong? And how do you know that this usually goes wrong?
We were hitting tower, but we knew where all 5 of them were. So we knew we had a level advantage there, or a team advantage there.
So why is this going so poorly?
Because we had no minions to support us through the tower, and their team had come up and was just walking towards us anyway.
Right. We just, this is basically a 2v3, a 3v2. but you guys are hitting tower, so it's just you guys can't get this tower, right?
Right.
There's no reasonable way you guys can get this tower without everyone dying and them going to Baron. So that's kind of the. I mean, I don't think this is the first time I think we saw you do this, so it's not the worst. I mean, you could get away with it if you just leave here, but I think you guys just try to get a tower, but it was impossible, right?
Right.
I don't know. It's okay. Sometimes it happens. I'm more concerned about the whole push your lane idea when in doubt. All right. Anytime there's anything to do, push your lane. Okay, I'm gonna show you an example after this, so I can show you exactly what we're looking for. All right. Oh, you guys get the Baron. Okay, nice. You guys eventually got it. Oh, some troll is happening. Something troll is happening. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh nice. Kill the Zoe. Nice. Push bot. Push bot. Push bot. Oh, you can't end. You can't end. Can you kill the 2 Nexus towers in 15 seconds? You can't end. Okay, so this is okay. So you back off, right? That's fine. Good. I don't know what you're doing, but you should stick with the team here. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if you can push the wave in without the supers killing it, that's totally fine. Oh, you guys, this is fine. As long as you play this like a 4v5, this is fine. Very nice, very nice. You win this game. You guys just won.
Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah.
Okay, nice. So yeah, as long as you see how like you guys got Baron and you're in control. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how we can get control every time, right? And I'm gonna make a video about this. I'm gonna make a video about this today actually. So let me show you. February. Okay. Okay. Who are ranges in late? Trist or Jinx? Okay, ready? So, what do we say for the... What do we say our strat was? We just push, right?
Right.
Okay, so waiting tower because they can't stop us, right? And your default is just... You just push and then figure out what to do from there. So let's... this is like the 15-minute mark. He's pushing out this lane, sure. We're going to push it back, sure. No problems here so far, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's some fight going on in the river. We're gonna try and hope, but if nothing happens, what do you think we're gonna do?
Go back to pushing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, okay, nothing's going on. I'm just gonna straight push. Like I don't even remember this game, but I know I'm just gonna straight push because you got nothing else to do, right? This is your best, most consistent option. And then what are we doing after we push? Oh, okay, something's happening. Let's go stop the Rift Herald, right? So far so good, right? And then when in doubt, we push again. Oh, this is getting a little dicey, but why doesn't this go bad?
Because you still have heal and flash up, and really you have all your escapes up actually.
Did you see what I did there? Watch. What does it look like I'm trying to do?
Looks like you're trying to hit the tower.
What did I actually do?
You backed off. And
yeah, I'm just debating. You see how close that was? We're just actually debating, right? And they lost a lot of HP because they try to stop us. So if you get the urge to hit the tower, always fake first, just to see what they do. All right, that's what we're doing. We're just faking, and then what do we don't know what to do. What do? We just push, right? No problem. Something happens. All our waves are cleared, so this is our opportunity to do something, right? So you see how this is just a basic punish. So if you can just wave control, always, you can get these basic punishes off, right? Where they just randomly die. That's why your team is randomly dying, or you guys are getting backdoored or whatever, is because you guys didn't push first. So they have opportunities because you guys have no vision, right? So I mean, we don't kill anyone here, but because we took away all their health, we can look for something,
right?
And then so far it doesn't seem like we're really getting anything out of it. But you see, right after we pushed, we can get a dragon for free because they can't stop us. Right, we have all this vision and they lost a bunch of health, so we can just get the dragon. All right, and then what do we do after getting dragon? It's the same thing. Always. When in doubt, we just straight push it down. Right. And then let's keep going. And then this is how you get Baron. All right, so now Baron is up. it's gonna be the same thing how we got Dragon, which is hard push, make sure we can't die to some kind of engage, which is in this case, what do they have?
They have Jace. They have Alistair.
Nid,
I
Jinx,
guess Nid,
Syndra.
yeah, Syndra can stun you. That's
So
about
top three things.
You don't want to get stunned by Syndra. You don't want to get engaged on by Alistair.
That's it, right? There's not even 3 things. That's how
I
crazy
came
this is.
here for 2
So
things.
what do? We just
To
push,
suck some hard candy
and they can't stop
and
us.
suck some
Right?
dicks.
And then we're hitting tower when we think we can get away with it, which is what we're doing here, right? Who do you think I'm looking at in this? Who do you think I'm looking at here?
Here, since Syndra's bot lane, you're waiting for Alistair to fly in.
Yeah, dude, that's it, right? We're just looking at this. Look at where I'm putting my traps, right? I was like, yo, come for me, dude. Try and stop this. And then, okay, does it seem like they could have done anything?
No.
How do you replicate this?
Same thing. Like I just make sure that like I can position myself that I can be engaged on all the way from the abilities. I have my teammates that are there to frontline for me, and we just keep pushing until they get caught out by themselves.
Yes. You just keep pushing until you can find something. Okay. It doesn't. I don't care what it is. You're gonna get damage. You're gonna poke them. You're gonna catch someone. You're gonna hit the tower. You're gonna ward. You're gonna Baron. It doesn't matter what it is. You're getting something. All right. That's the idea. It gives you an advantage. So we're just gonna do the same thing over and over again. And then until they're too afraid to do stuff. Like you see J space. Oh, okay. Let's just keep going. Right. No problem. Just watch Alistar. You see where I'm positioning here, right? Where I'm just like, I'm just gonna leave. We don't even care about the tower. We're just getting free stuff. Okay? This is actually a mistake. Let's watch this. Why did I say this is a mistake? Running straight to Baron.
Because they can just fall right behind you.
So how do we
And
stop
they
them
have no
from
pressure.
falling right
Just
behind us?
Push.
Yes. Just push. Kill all these minions. Right? Which is what we do eventually, but that should have been my job. So no one's pushing. That's what feels bad. But you see how because we pushed this whole time. Look at this jungle. Can they even enter the jungle without us knowing?
No.
Yeah, so this is the main idea I want you to try and implement in your games. Is just push and your team will just naturally find something. It's natural. It's like a natural advantage, right? They have no vision. You can do whatever you want. And then if you have Baron, I mean, you played the Baron. When you have Baron, you played it fine, right? So I'm not really worried about that. But I want you to get to the point where you can get the Baron consistently, just like by helping your team set up. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, this is the main idea you want to be working at. So when you win these fights, you don't need to work on fighting. If you lose fights, you need to work on fighting, but it doesn't seem like you're losing fights at all. You need to work on map awareness and pushing mid idea and getting caught stuff, right? So in this game, you know, if you ever get caught by Fizz or at least an Insect or his grab, then that might be something to look at. But overall, I think the top 2 ideas are the map awareness and lane and the whole mid lane priority or whatever lane you're in. You need to be able to push if you can. So
Okay.
does that
I
make
can do
sense?
that.
What do you think?
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Any what questions do you have?
No, that's about it. Is there like any time that like because we were also talking about this last time because I played against like a Jax and a Kali like characters and they just want to interact. Is there like any time like during a team fight where like it doesn't matter where I position, they're just gonna all in me anyway? Like what I should be
Yes.
doing?
You just stay out of range when you get to that point. Like say for example, there's a Rengar, and it doesn't matter where you're standing, he's gonna try and go for you, right? So what do? Oh, maybe you put a pink ward behind you, and then your team's in front of you. That way he can't come in from any side. So you kind of want to figure out what direction they're coming from and see if you can stop it. Or let's say you can't stop it no matter what, you have to wait it out, right?
Okay.
That's basically it. But I think in all these games, you don't really have that. You're not gonna have that problem. Let me see. Is there? Well, here's a Rengar. Oh, that's your team. Okay. Let's take Fizz. Fizz is a basic example. He's just gonna try and Q through a minion and ulti you, right?
Right.
That's about it. Or Lee Sin's gonna try and Q to a minion and then okay, I don't know if he can insect, but he's gonna try, I guess. So all you have to do is just wait out Lee Sin Q and watch Fizz, and he can't surprise you.
Right. Okay.
Does that answer your question?
That is, yes.
Nice. Anything else, I guess?
was all I had for you.
All right, cool. I think you can convert these games into wins for sure. If you can, if you have this lead, all you have to do is just remember this rule: is just push, okay? And you will be doing okay. Push and don't get caught while pushing, or don't get caught by their abilities in general. And I think you're just gonna win these games because you were really strong. You had like 1v9 potential in all these games, so I know you can do it. It's an easy fix. Just need to practice it. So sounds like something you can do.
I think I can do that.
Awesome. Let me know how the games are going then. And if you do have questions / clips you want to show me, like, oh, I couldn't push here or should I push here, definitely send them my way. I'll let you know what's up.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem. Good luck in your games.
Thank you. You as well.
Bye-bye.